Our game today comes to you from the Emerald City, Seattle, Washington. Both of today's teams are looking to add another win to their total and give their team some momentum as the end of the season draws near. Thanks for joining us as the Giants square off against the Seahawks. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Tynes is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 30 back to return.
This one is handled by number 30. Number 30 has a nice return, taking it back to the 37. John, nobody's looking for a defensive struggle out there as we have two of the best offenses in the NFL going head-to-head.
The thing about both these teams is they're not just one-dimensional. If something doesn't work, they make the adjustment and they come at you in another way. I'm looking for lots of big plays in this one.
Alexander, the deep man. Pass play here on first down. Looking for the long completion. He's got it. Ross is there on the stop. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
On the 10. Hey, let's go. Hey, watch that.
New York goes with a four-man front. Closing in, throws it. The defense has it.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
23-yard line.
Let's go now. Get it up.
Jacobs, the deep back.
Come on, man. Come on.
Grant is there on the stop at the 35. That's a 12-yard gain. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Check it. Do something. Keep it up.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3 on the ground. Tatupu is there for the tackle at the 41.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
The Seahawks with a four-man front. Hand it off to the back. They'll go with a play fake. He's rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
One back. Get me going. It's on. Hey.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
Come on.
With the pass, and it's caught. Grant comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah,
Jacobs, the lone back. On the ground. Number 92 is there for the tackle.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense honest. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hey, go, let's go. Hey.
The Giants line up in trips bunch.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Here we go.
Pressure with the pass. He made the catch. Trufant comes up to make the play at the 7-yard line. Eli Manning has been perfect on this drive. It's first and goal at the 7.
7-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Keep the throttle down.
Hand off to the tailback. Kearney is there on the stop at the 6. On first and goal, they can't get into the end zone.
Hey, let's go. Keep the throttle down. Hey, let's go. Keep the throttle down. Hey, let's go. 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 Hey, let's go.
It's second and goal
Ball on
at the 6 yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Here we come. They saw
They'll
me,
go
man.
from the I formation. He gets the carry. Setting up play action with the pass. Touchdown, New York.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The point after is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
Times. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 4.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Ball on their own 37.
Will start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Branch moves in motion.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hands off to the tailback. It's free. The Seahawks recover. The defense had a shot to recover, but couldn't.
When you lose the football in the very first rushing attempt of the game, it makes you concentrate harder, and sometimes will bring you more into the game.
Second and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Hey, watch that screen.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. On the ground, can't wrap him up. Madison stops him for negative yardage, and he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
7. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Do some.
Nickelback in this time. Pressure coming. Gives this one a ride to the left. Jumps up and comes down with it. Reggie Williams bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
First and 10.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Danny.
Alexander, the deep man. Pass play here on first down. Lobs one into the end zone. Almost intercepted. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
And one person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Not today. Here we go.
New York using 3 linebackers. This one is handed off. Number 96 is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a first down.
Watch your back. Yeah, let's go, baby. Hold the look.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Hasselback with a man in motion.
What screen?
Under pressure with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. Madison is there on the stop.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
All right, now. One back. Here we go, baby. One of us gonna make a play. Come on.
Hand it off. Bernard comes up to make the play at the 10-yard line. Alexander with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 8th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10.
Let's go. Be physical. All on us.
New York goes with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Ross is there on the stop, and he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's first and goal at the 3-yard line.
Will. Here we go. You turning it up. Back him out.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Play action. Rolls right. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete.
You got to take your time and get your receiver a ball that he can make a play on. He didn't do it there.
Parker was the one they were trying to get the ball to. It's second and goal at the 3.
Get some slug going. I'm coming through, baby.
Can he get there? Fakes the handoff. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after is good.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Seattle in to kick this one off.
Ross back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 1. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. First and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Do something.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
It's showtime, baby.
Gets the toss to the right. The 30. And he's ridden out at the 39-yard line. He showed some nice moves on that run.
The offense won the battle at the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders off the line, opening holes for the runner to slide right through.
Well, the good news on the injury front is that he is not badly hurt. They're doing a battery of tests to make sure, and they do expect him to return. Handed off to the back. Jackson is there for the tackle. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 10.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here we come.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Blitz is coming. It's batted away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Wiggins was his intended target.
Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Let's get some pressure.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Look left and hits his wide receiver with a short pass.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
What screen? Let's go. No more, fellas.
Out of the I formation.
From the start. All right, here we go.
With the carry. Knight is there on the stop at the 34-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
You can't stop me. Let's go, let's go.
Hands it off to the back. Madison comes up to make the play. At the 39, they don't deviate at all from the last play call as they keep it on the ground.
Second and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Good shoot.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Number 97 is there on the stop at the 40. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
We coming to red. On the 10. We're talking about bring it.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Not one of his better throws, missing long. Ryan will come in now to punt it away. Ross is the deep return man. From the 15-yard line.
45-yard punt, return for a gain of 2 yards.
Ball on their own 18.
Will start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Go make a play. All right, let's go.
He hands it off. Russell comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 26-yard line.
What screen? Let's go. Royce
The
in.
Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Regular. Bring it. Ain't no fan.
Gets the call. Tatupu is there for the tackle. At the 24, they wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
2-minute warning coming up.
Here we go, baby. So we gonna take it.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Come on. Watch your eyes. There we go, baby. Rock and
The
roll.
Seahawks come out in a 4-3 with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. Midfield. Grant is there on the stop at the 41.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Deion Grant was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. And it's caught. Trufant is there for the tackle.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Pump fakes. Looking for something long. The pass ball's incomplete.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
Wiggins was the intended receiver on that play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Manning starts out of the shotgun. Wiggins, the motion man.
Do something.
Dropping back.
Cover that.
Throws it. The pass is picked off.
The defensive coordinator knows their tendencies. He sent his guys out there looking for a pass. And he put it up, and boom, they get the interception.
So after the interception now, it's first and 10.
24-yard line.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. The 40. Madison is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
We're at the
1st and 10.
1-minute mark.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Keep the throttle down.
New York goes with a 4-man front. Closing in, big-time link.
Michael Strahan is one of those linemen that's going to get to your quarterback. You just hope he doesn't get there too often.
The offense is going to hurry things up here. Hasselback with a man in motion.
Stay at home.
It's a blitz. Gets the pass off. No completion there.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Third and 15. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get the pressure on, man. No more, fellas.
Alexander, the lone back. Pressure, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. The quarters is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for 3rd and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
Ryan comes into the game for the punt. Ross lines up deep for the punt return. And he chooses not to return this one. They'll go to the locker room with the score even. Seattle 7, New York 7.
We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Ryan comes in to kick off.
To start the 2nd half. Ross back deep to return.
From the 3. Ross takes this one back to the 21-yard line. Pierce returns from being injured.
Ross in. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Jacobs, the deep back. Manning with a man in motion.
Hey, watch the screen. Get it up.
He'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Marcus Trufant picks it off. A costly interception to start the 2nd half.
I'll tell you, these guys on defense have come out of the locker room fired up.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. New York comes out in a 4-3. Hasselback sends a man in motion. A little misdirection. Number 97 is there on the stop at the 47.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. You can't.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Number 72 stops him for negative yardage. He came with a run blitz and bottled him up.
You'll see him do that kind of thing a lot. As a quarterback, you want to make your pre-snap read. If you see him walking guys up to the line, you should audible to some kind of slant or quick out to take advantage.
There we go, D.
Alexander, the lone
Bring
back.
it up. Bring it up.
Gets the pass off. Caught out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the 1st down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Williams was the one they were trying to get the ball to. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 10-yard line. The Giants will start the drive at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10.
They ain't got nothing. Clear.
Jacobs is the deep back.
Hard count.
Handed off to the back. Tatupu is there for the tackle at the 11-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
2nd and 10.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Rush in. Watch your man. Hey, watch the screen.
Jacobs, the lone back, with a counter play, steamrolls the defender. Trufant comes up to make the play at the 18-yard line.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go, dude. Play defense. Play football.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3.
All day, baby. Come on. Here we go.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Number 30, back to return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 38-yard line.
Ball on their own 38.
At the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Throw right. Lucky.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Branch, the man in motion. Gets the call. Number 97 is there for the tackle.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Nickelback in this time.
Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Great fake. Deep throw. He's got it. Knight comes up to make the play at the 13-yard line. Williams adds to his total with that catch and is now over 100 yards. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
They got it into the end zone on their last red zone drive. Here comes the blitz, and he makes the grab. The rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw by Hasselbeck.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
6 yards to go for a touchdown.
We like to practice rules. Will.
The Seahawks line up in Tripp's bunch with the throw, incomplete pass. The corners teed off on him and it forced the ball out before he could make the reception.
Yeah, and he's either going to get in there and knock the ball out or he's going to knock someone else out.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 6-yard line.
No more, fellas. Give up nothing.
Only one man in the backfield. Gives the ball off. They'll go with a play fake.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Olindo Mare will try to give his team the lead with this field goal attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal. The field goal breaks the tie. Ryan is back and ready to put this one in the air. Should be a return here. From the 3. Misses the tackle. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
The Giants will start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
We're coming to red. Watch the snap down.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Grant is there for the tackle at the 40. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Play football. Here we go. Ain't no
Out of the I formation.
all day, baby.
Going to
Come
the
on.
air on first down. Throwing. And it's intercepted. The 30. The 20. Room to run. The 10. He dives. Touchdown.
Look at this one. He makes a great play in the ball, and he gets himself in perfect position to come away with the interception.
The point after is good.
The coach has to make sure his defense doesn't get too confident after that touchdown. Sometimes after a defensive score, they'll come back out and let the offense go right down the field and take the momentum back.
Seattle
Ryan
is just
lined
about
up for
ready
the
to kick
kickoff.
this one away.
Ross back to return.
Nice distance. From the 2-yard line. And they're in. Touchdown.
And what you're going to see here is a good example of how you can set up blocking on kick return. Watch how they create a crease for him. He sees his lane, makes some moves, and then he's gone.
The extra point attempt is good. And that special teams touchdown will clearly provide a spark.
Yeah, when you get that kind of play in a game, no matter what the situation is, you start to feel like you can accomplish anything.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Tynes
is
in
lined
to
up for
kick
the
this one
kickoff.
off.
Number 30 back deep to return.
From the 4-yard line. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception.
On the return.
So they have 1st and 10
start
here.
the drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. On the call, Webster is there on the stop at the 34-yard line.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
2nd and 2.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Go, one. Yeah, let's go, baby. Hey,
Alexander,
watch
the
ball.
lone back, dropping back. Pressure coming, gets the pass off. He's there for the catch. Ross is there for the tackle at the 10.
Deion Branch is such a smart player. He knows defenses, he knows reads, he knows a quarterback, and when he sees a defense, he knows exactly where he's supposed to be.
Now it's 1st and goal following the big play by Branch.
Wham. Hey, let's go. All right, here we go.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. Toss play to the right. Touchdown, Seattle.
They had everything working on that play. The line did a good job up front, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle.
Madden comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Seattle comes in to kick off.
For the kickoff. Ross back deep to return.
This one is handled by Ross.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
They'll take over at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. It's on.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Looking for room. Hill comes up to make the play
with the carry.
at the 30.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
So a gain of about 1. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Keep it up. Let's go.
Hand off on the draw. Number 92 is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. Jacobs gets the handoff on the delay, brings it ahead for about a yard.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Turn it up now. Let's go. Be physical. So low. So low.
So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 24-14. Seahawks.
24. The Giants. 14.
The Giants have possession of the ball to begin this final quarter, but they're down by more than a touchdown.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line.
From the start.
The backs are lined up in an I. Drops back on the run. And this pass is completed.
That play won't help their third down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the first down marker anyway.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 23-yard line, runs through the tackle. Not much return room that time, and he goes down at the 33. Ball on their own 33.
Will start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
No more, fellas.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Bernard is there on the stop at the 35. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Nothing. Watch the play.
New York goes with a 4-man front with the carry. Dent with the stop at the 49-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Yeah, you see me.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback, running with purpose. They'll spot this one at the 46-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. Alexander busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
They soft, man. Will.
New York lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
Defense, get ready. What's the hard count? Blue down.
With the throw, it's going the other way. He has some room. The 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Giants. What timing on the part of the defensive unit. They needed a big play, and that's exactly what they got. Times comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Giants find themselves right back in this one.
Now it's up to the defense to hold them.
Number 30. He's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Times.
New York
He'll
is
be
lined
kicking
up
off.
for the kickoff. Number 30 back to return.
This one is taken by number 30. Seattle
return,
takes over on
16 yards.
offense, looking to extend their lead. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our game. Temple.
They'll go from the I formation. Dropped in the backfield for a short
With the
loss.
carry.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense can be very effective strategy.
12.
Second and
Ball
long.
on the 15-yard line.
Get some slot going. Stay at home.
Only one man in the backfield.
All day, baby. Come on.
They tried to jump the snap count, and that'll cost
Encroachment
them
number
5.
72.
So he's called
Second
for
down.
encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants with a four-man front. Branch goes in motion.
Don't stop that motor. Bring it up.
He hands it off. Number 72 comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line. Alexander takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 22-yard line.
We're talking about bring it. Stay both now.
The Giants line up in a 4-3.
Will.
Looking to run it here. Dempsey is there for the tackle at the 29. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge. And that's how he got by the first down marker.
Ball on their own 29.
No, one.
The Giants with a four-man front.
Hard count. Bring it. Come on.
On the ground.
Good.
They'll spot this one at the 37-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Pickup of about 8. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Get it on. All day,
The
baby.
Giants
Come on.
line up in a
Let's go,
4-3.
boys.
He gets the carry. This one will be spotted at the 44. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
44-yard line.
We like to practice rules. Here we go.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Hasselback sends a man in motion.
Let's go, Dino.
Hand off to the tailback. Strahan is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. Alexander battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. New York calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Clear.
New York comes out in a 4-3.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Under 10.
They give it to the halfback. Wilkinson comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. Alexander rumbles forward for a gain of 4. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Ball at midfield.
No more, fellas. Stay both now. Keep it up.
Only one man back. Hand it off. Hurdles free. Pierce is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on 3rd down.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Deuce it.
The Giants line up in a 4-3.
You can't stop me.
This one is handed off. Feeney Knight stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. Gain of about a
gain
yard.
on the play.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch the play. Play football. Get some slot going.
The Giants with a 4-man front. Hasselback with a man in motion. A little misdirection. Pierce is there for the tackle at the 40. Alexander runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
This one is handed off. Pierce stops him short of the marker. Seattle comes up short on third down again.
4 on the play.
Very long field goal attempt here, about 54 yards out. The kick is long enough and good.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Squib kick. From the 10.
We've got a good one going here today.
Loss on the return.
First and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Good shoot. Do something. Yeah, Cole.
Jacobs lines up behind his fullback in the eye with the pass. Incomplete pass. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
What screen? Temple. Let's go, boys. Here we go.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Here comes the blitz. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
Receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Go make a play. Watch the snap down. One of us gonna make a play.
Gets the pass off. It's the receiver with room to run. Tatupu is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line. They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
Watch a man.
The rush is on. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Jennings is there on the stop at the 47. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. Under pressure with the throw. Knocked away. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Yeah, you see me. What's the hard count?
Manning scans the defense from the gun. Wiggins in motion.
Turn it up, D. Yeah, Cole.
He passed looking for the end zone. Hoping to tie it late. Toomer drops the pass in the end zone. Good play call. John just couldn't bring it in for what looked like a sure touchdown.
He's been struggling recently with his consistency making catches. But when a quarterback can find you in the end zone and hit you in the hands, you got to come up with it.
So this could be the last play of the game.
Let's do our thing. Stay focused, DB.
Here we go. One last chance, and they have to come up with some kind of a miracle play to pull this one out. Comes up with it. The 30. Deion Grant stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Seattle 27, New York 21. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.